Today you join us in Cornwall. We are about 7 miles away from Looe on the Cornwall coast. We're staying at a lodge this time, so we're going to show you around the lodge, around the park as well. It's called Stonerush Lakes and we've just arrived here. So we're just entering the park now. There's quite a lot of lodges here as well, some concentrated around lakes with some nice lake views, some looking at sort of like the trees, and all of the lodges are in like a nice little valley, so it's quite sheltered, and most of them have hot tubs as well. So we'll take you inside, we'll show you around the lodge and see what you think to it, and let us know in the comments as well. This park literally has nothing to do. It does have a bar and restaurant which is currently closed today, Friday and Saturday, but it's a self-catering holiday, so you've got a kitchen and things like that. So it's a really quiet place, and yeah, no entertainment whatsoever, and it's a nice base for going out and exploring around Cornwall. So our lodge is literally just around the corner here. We've been here a few times before, staying at various lodges, and we're staying at Streamside number 1. So we're just around here, tucked away down the right hand side. So you've got more lodges down there, and then we are tucked away down here at Streamside number 1. So we'll go inside and we'll show you around. So here we are at the lodge then. We are staying at Streamside 1, number 1 Streamside. You've got your own outdoor area, which we'll look at from the other side. But just to show you this bit, you've got a hot tub just there, all surrounded by nice greenery and trees. Really nice setting for it. You can hear at the minute they're still doing some strimming or whatever it is that they're doing. But no, really nice surroundings here. And there's also an electric car charger as well. So if you've got an electric car, like what we have, it's really useful. You download an app, which we're going to do shortly, and then sign up for it and take it from there. So you have keys in the key box when you first get here, and then we've already been in and dropped our things in. So if we go inside, into the hallway, some nice pictures on the wall just there. Then as you come round to the right, it opens up into the living room. All really nice. So you've got yourself some two-seater sofas, a nice rug on the floor there, TV. But all the way around this lodge, you've got plenty of like windows looking out onto this side of the stream, I guess. It's called Streamside, and also the trees and things. Not a huge view here because you're surrounded by the trees. They've got different areas of the park here with different sorts of views, but ultimately you're in a valley away from all built up areas, so it's really nice and relaxing. So you're kind of back with nature looking around. So there's a living room, and as we come around here then we've got the dining area, and Kev's over there just having a look through the paperwork. And in the dining room then you've got a dining table with 4 chairs. Now with this particular lodge, we booked online probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and there was a problem when we placed the booking through Charteroak's own website. You can book a few different places, but we chose to use Charteroak, and there's a problem. The payment all went through, but then you didn't get the thank you page afterwards, so I had to contact them. They found the payment, but the lodge that we was trying to book at the time had already gone, so we've had this one instead. So all looks fine, but what we didn't take into account at the time was that it's actually pet friendly, which is great if you're bringing a pet. If you're not a dog person, nothing against dogs at all, but we've just come in here, the cleaner's finished just as I was getting here, and it smells quite a lot of dog, and a dog that probably had a wind problem as well, so it's not the nicest. And also the dishwasher was on as well when we got here, that's just down there, and that smells pretty bad inside as well, so not sure what's been happening here. Yeah, so we got here about 4:05, and the cleaners are just finishing up. Yeah, a bit of a smell, but I'm sure it's not going to put us off the holiday. We'll be outside a lot of it anyway. So on with the kitchen then. So you've got a gas hob, electric oven just down there, and then to the right you've got these tall cupboards, which usually is the fridge and the freezer. So yeah, we've been to the supermarket on the way here. About 11 miles away there's a Morrison's in Liskeard, and we've been there and filled up on all the unhealthy sort of snacks. We're only here 2 nights, so we haven't brought a huge amount of food with us. And then we've got the freezer section there. They do have an on-site restaurant and bar called the Old Mill. We had booked in for Friday and Saturday evening, but yesterday they called us to say that unfortunately the restaurant will be closed Friday and Saturday. So usually we'd eat in the restaurant, so we've had to self-cater. So we're going out for lunch tomorrow and cooking for the next 2 evenings. So a little bit of a disappointment, but it's not the end of the world. And then up here then, you've got all these cupboards. I'll have a quick flick through, see what there is. So yeah, you've got some glass Pyrex type things just there. In this one, you've got your cups and teapots and one of those coffee things up at the top. And then in this one, you've got your plates and your bowls. And then just empty space there to put your food shop in. And then you've got your glasses just there. On the countertops then you've got some selection of breadboards, you've got your toaster, you've got your knife block, you've got some Huel there that we've purchased to bring with us for breakfast. This is not sponsored, we just like to drink Huel. And then you're provided with a little box with Charteroak on it. And usually in here you get like your washing up liquid. So let's have a look. There we go, not the easiest to do when you've only got one hand available because you're holding the camera with the other one. So let's have a look. So you get your sponge in there, you get a selection of coffees, so you've got your Nescafe, and you've got your PG Tips tea bags. We bought some with us as well, but these biscuits, the Biscoff ones, love those, so they'll be going quite quick. And then you've got some washing up liquid. So it's nice that they get you started with enough things to do what you need to do, and some sugar there as well. And we bought milk with us, and we bought coffee and wine and all that sort of stuff. And then you got your kettle, and then possibly a bread bin. Yeah, I think that's a bread bin. And then underneath, just cupboard space down there. And then just here, you got the smelly dishwasher, and put that back on. And then here you got your washing machine and selection of bins just there. And then in this cupboard down here, you got your pans just there. So this particular area, Stonerush Lakes, is about 7 miles from Looe on the Cornwall coast. So we'll be going to Looe tomorrow for some lunch. Whilst we're out this way, let's have a look outside. You'll probably be able to hear them strimming, but they have to do it. So this is one of the best parts of the lodge then. So outside here, you've got your dining table for 4 people, nice veranda and decking, and then you've got 3 comfy chairs and some cushions. And I'm guessing the rest of them are in, yeah, you can see that the rest of them are in that storage box there to keep them dry. And then you've got these views over here down into the valley, all the trees. I'm guessing there'll be quite a lot of wildlife to spot as well over the next couple of days. So yeah, really nice out here. Smells much nicer as well outside here. And then just around the corner then, you saw it on the way in when we first got here, you've got the hot tub there, and we'll be going in that a little bit later, and we'll let you know what that's like. So we'll head back inside, and let's show you the rest of this lodge here at Stonerush Lakes. So down the hallway, and then on the right, you've got a twin bedroom. This lodge sleeps 4 people across 2 bedrooms. So you've got your twin bedrooms, so your twin beds, finished really nicely. This one has actually been refurbished recently. A lot of these lodges have probably been getting on for about 10 years now, but they are the sort you can easily refurbish. And this one's been refurbished, and it's looking really good. And then over here you've got your radiator, you've got your mirror, and then you've got a wardrobe. So in your wardrobe, you've got a selection of hangers. And then that's pretty much it, other than a big shelf at the top. So you've got space to put your clothes. And as we come out of the twin bedroom, across the corridor here, we've got the family bathroom. So as we come round here then, Again, all finished nice in this refurbished lodge. You've got some products just here on the shelf there. So you've got some body wash, you've got shampoo, you've got conditioner and some body lotion and a little bar of soap. All pretty nice. Nice lighting in here. You've got the big cabinet there behind the mirror. And then down here you've got your sink. You've got your toilet. And then you've got your towel radiator just there. Another fire exit door outside. And then you've got a bath and a shower above the bath as well. So in total then you've got your family bathroom, which is this one. And then there's an ensuite bathroom, which we'll go and have a look at in a moment. And then you come into the master bedroom. And in here then, you've got your double bed. Again, finished really nice. So just there, you've got your double bed. Picture on the wall as well. Nice tall, high up ceilings here. So yeah, all finished really well. Fine as a base for exploring Cornwall. As I say, we're at Looe tomorrow in Cornwall. When we've been here previously, we've been to Stonerush Lakes many times, and you can get to all sorts of places in Cornwall from here. We've been to Falmouth for the day. That's quite a way from here, but we've been to Falmouth. You're not far from St Austell, and lots of different places you can go to. Nearby, you've got various sort of places for National Trust. Lanhydrock's probably the closest well-known one. That's probably about a 20 to 30 minute drive away. So carrying on with the room tour then, just here you've got this nice drawer unit. And above that, you've got the mirror. And down here, you've got a few decorative pieces. It's all finished really nice. And then as we come in here then, this is your ensuite bathroom. So in here, you've got your shower. So there's your shower tray. And then you've got your shower head just there. And then as we come down, you've got your controls for the shower just there. And then out here, you've got your towel radiator with a floor towel just there. And the towels you probably saw earlier, they're on the beds. So they're all there waiting for you. And then as we come across here, then you've got a nice big mirror up there, which doubles up as a cabinet. So you can store your wash things in there. And then you've got your sink. And then you've got your toilet just down there. And they provide you a toilet roll, which is really good. We bought some with us anyway, but sometimes you go away to places like, I think it's Butlins was that recently, not a single toilet roll in the whole of the lodge there. So, you know, if you've not bought any with you, a bit of bad planning, but if you haven't, then you need to get to a shop to get toilet roll. And then just there, it's a little sign there telling you about the fact that it's like all eco type stuff for the waste, and not to put anything down the toilet other than toilet roll and your normal stuff. So there's your cupboards just there. And then you've got these good views out of the window. Not as though you'd probably be looking out there while you sat on the loo, but no, it's all very nice surroundings and blinds there that you can close as well. So that's the ensuite. And out here, again, more views of the landscape outside. And then you've got a double wardrobe and a single one, which looks like it's got a lock on it. So that, yeah, that's probably just storing the owner's things for when they're here. So in this wardrobe, they provide you with a high chair. So if you've got a little toddler with you, then that's ideal. You've got two dressing gowns just there. Again, plenty of hangers for hanging up your clothes. And then you've got a shelf up there as well. So that's the tour then of this 2-bedroom lodge, Streamside number 1. And we'll show you a bit around the rest of the place as well. But no, we like Stonerush Lakes overall. This experience hasn't been necessarily the best so far, but hopefully it gets better. And yeah, let us know in the comments what you think to this accommodation. And we're going to show you some of the food in the restaurant. Obviously we can't do that on this occasion, but we'll show you around some of the outdoor areas and what the building itself looks like. But good morning, it's the next morning, Saturday morning, and we had a lovely evening here at Stonerush Lakes last night. We had dinner here in the lodge, and then we spent a bit of time out in the hot tub. But yeah, one of the best things is waking up here and then coming through to these fantastic countryside views in the morning. Hard to beat, really, isn't it? So yeah, really nice relaxing stay here at Stonerush Lakes. And we're going to head out into the local town of Looe. It's about 7 miles away roughly. We're booked in for some lunch as well in a little restaurant by the quayside where all the fishing boats come in. So we'll let you know how that goes as well. And yeah, just again, let us know in the comments what you think to this place. Also, if you've got any favourite places in Devon or Cornwall or further afield, do let us know. Always keen to hear suggestions as to where to go. We've already been on a couple of them already from viewers, so thank you for those. And we keep getting more, which is really fantastic. But yeah, if you've got a favourite place, do let us know in the comments below as to where that is. And hopefully we'll go and try some of those out soon. Well, it's the end of the holiday here at Stonerush Lakes in Cornwall. Had a great time. It's been really nice. So location-wise, what do we think to the location? Well, it's located about 7 miles north of Looe, Looe being a coastal town in Cornwall. And this is inland, hidden in a little valley. Not much in the way of phone signal, but they've got Wi-Fi, so you can connect your phone to Wi-Fi if you want to stay connected to the outside world. Really nice, peaceful surroundings here. Not a huge amount of things to do here. You can go for, you know, a bit of a walk around the place, and there's probably in the region of 40 to 50 lodges, something like that. But you don't really get to see anyone around the place unless you go into the bar and restaurant, which is open from about 3 in the afternoon till about 8:30 for food, 10 o'clock for drinks. And that's open 5 days a week from Tuesday through until Saturday. They are self-catering lodges ultimately, so obviously you can cook for yourself. Nearest shops, it's a case of jumping in a car because it is really isolated here. But for a lot of people, that's why they come here, because it's literally away from everything and nice and quiet. So yeah, short car journey to shops, supermarkets, that sort of thing. 10-15 minute drive away. But yeah, really enjoyed it. Surroundings, as you've seen from the decking outside, are absolutely lovely. Very green at the moment. You'll see a lot more once the leaves come off in the autumn. And then there's usually well, not usually, it's always there, a big hill from the neighbouring farm. You sometimes get cows and sheep on it, that sort of thing. So what do we think to the lodge itself? Really good. Can't really fault it. It's been refurbished recently. This one's a 2-bedroom lodge. 1 bedroom with a double bed and 1 bedroom with twin beds. So for a small family, absolutely ideal. Also has that hot tub outside as well, which is really good. Especially if you haven't got one at home or anything, it's nice that you can come away. You haven't got the responsibilities of looking after it and doing, you know, water checks and all that sort of stuff, like you would have if you had one at home. So no, really good to come here and use the hot tub, make the most of it, and be in, you know, peaceful surroundings. So what is there to do nearby? Well, again, it's always in a car. You need to get in a car and go wherever you want to go. So you got Looe, the little coastal village stroke town. Plenty of shops there, restaurants. We ate there yesterday at the fish market, I think it's called. You've no doubt already seen the pictures earlier on in this video. You've also got Fowey nearby, another coastal place, and you've also got Polperro, not far from Looe. Again, a small sort of fishing village, worth going to have a look at if you're staying in the area. Further afield then, you've got the Eden project, and that's the place with the big domes and the Mediterranean sort of biome, and the other one, which I can't remember what it's called now, the rainforest, I think, or something like that. That's really good. If you've not been before, it's worth a trip there. You've also got the Lost Gardens of Heligan. Again, these are all gardens, very similar to Eden Project, but it's all outdoors over a massive space. Worth going to see that as well. And then the other one is a bit further field, Falmouth. So that one takes about an hour and 15 minutes to get there. And they've got a big castle there. They've got lots of ships and the quayside, shops and restaurants, all that sort of stuff. And then if you really want to go much further, you've got I forgot what it's called now. You've got Flambards further down the coast there, and you've got Penzance and places like that if you want to explore further afield. Especially if you're here for a week, then you've got time to go and go for a day trip to some of these further afield places. So would we stay here again at Stonerush Lakes? We certainly would. We've been here many times. We've spent a Christmas here before as well. We've come here with friends and family and had more than one lodge and really enjoyed it. A little disappointed when we first got to this lodge. There's a problem booking it, and then they contacted us and sorted it out over the phone. And the bit we missed was the fact that it's pet friendly. When we first came in, it had clearly not been aired at all, and it absolutely smelt really strong of dog. Now, 2 days on, we're in here. Yeah, if you really sniff, you can smell it, but it's not offensive in the slightest. We're not dog people. We don't mind being in dog accommodation, and currently it's absolutely fine. But when we first got here, being shut up all day sort of thing, and it did need a good airing. But no, all really good. Happy with the lodge. So how much did we pay for the lodge? Well, it was a 3-night break. We got here Friday. We've got it till Monday, and we paid £405 for 3 nights, and that's early October, to give you an idea. So as with all accommodation, it's likely to cost more in the peak months, and as the season gets colder into the winter, then it's probably going to go down a little bit further as well. To book this then, we'll put some links in the description below. There's a few different places you can go to book these different lodges. There's different areas on the park as well. We are in Streamside, which is looking right onto the trees. One of our other favourite areas here is called Treetops. That's right at the top of the park, and you look down across all the rest of the lodges pretty much, and it's a lot more open and better views. Even though you're in the valley, kind of at the top of it, so you can see down across all the rest of the lodges, and they're really nice lodges up there. 2 of them have air conditioning as well, so if you're coming in the summer, that's something to bear in mind as well. So that's it for this video. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you've liked it, do give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of them, do make sure you subscribe for further ones and hit that notification bell. There's some other videos on screen at the moment as well, which we'll recommend for other places in Devon and Cornwall. So have a look at those, and we'll see you next time.